We interrupt regular programming to bring you a message.
Hi everybody, welcome to Mike's Retro Tech and the Retro Tech Loft and another video. Another unboxing video today. I've been, as you saw in a previous video I would imagine, I think if I've uploaded it in the right order, you would have seen me doing a teardown of a barn find Tamya Lunchbox. That is still in progress. It's still here. It's completely broken, as you saw in the previous video, and the parts, as you saw, have turned up to fix it and to make another lunchbox. There's other lunchbox videos coming fairly soon, pretty good ones, but today I've got a Tamiya unboxing. Now, when I mentioned the lunchbox to my mum and dad, my dad said, "Oh, I've still got my lunchbox. I've still got my Tamiya car, sorry. It's up on the top of the wardrobe." And I was like, nah, no, we've sold that already. We sold that years ago. I'm sure we did, because I remember what it looked like. And he said, no, we've definitely got it, and I'll get it down for you, and you can have it. So there we go. So in here, we've got two lots of his original, from the 1980s, Tamiya remote control car. So I'm going to show you what's in here now. In this top box, we've got quite a gnarly but usable Midnight Pumpkin shell. So there we go. So that'll need the paint removing with paint stripper, getting back down to this and respraying in a nice black or some suitable truck colour. That's pretty good. Now this is the bit that's quite special. We've got a few plastic aerial bits. I'm not sure that's an aerial bit, but that definitely is an old analogue aerial. So they go in there. Now this one is what I remember him having. Now it is, let's have a see, is that? Yeah, there we go. So look at that. Can you see that? So it's a 1930s hot rod with gold rimmed wheels and knobbly tyres. Now this is based on the Grasshopper 2. As you can see, I mean, it's very old. It's the old analogue FM band B, I believe, band 2 receiver and transmitter. The old Attack Sport, the Futaba, which is in that box here, I believe. But this is the car that he used to run. Now those to me look like Midnight Pumpkin stickers, which they probably are. So I don't know whether we leave it black, put different stickers on, take it apart, remove the black, I don't know yet. But as you can see, the front's a bit gnarly. It's not been done the best, but it was done, I don't know, probably 30 years ago maybe. So it's quite old. So let's take this off, and then let's have a see exactly what's inside it. So yes, so there we go. Let's put that on there. So it is, as you can see, the Grasshopper 2 with, oh, look at that, oil shocks, which are completely empty. Yeah, there's just, yeah, just nothing at all. Right, so they need refurbing, that's fine. And as you can see, it's got the old 27 megahertz Futaba receiver, vintage with the crystal, Futaba servos, one at the front, one at the back. Not the best in the world, and it's quite loose. And then modified chassis to hold that case, that shell. Yeah, so I don't know why. Oh yes, I know why, because that goes to there, yeah, and then that goes to the battery, which would have gone, oh yeah, in there. Yeah, okay, fine. So the toes are a bit wrong on that as well. They need firming up. Not sure whether, oh yes, it is ball raced, yes, okay. Well, that's a bonus. Yes, that's okay. That's not bad at all. Excellent. Now, I did know that he'd got this, because he said that he still got it, and that was fine. Okay, so he's obviously put that on there as well to be his own body brace. Okay, right. Let's put those back on there so we don't look at those tiny little body clips. Tiny weeny. Right, where do they go? They go... Oh, where did they go? Oh, there. In there like that. Yeah, there we go. Okay, apologies for the background noise. I've got the fan on. It's quite cold this morning in the loft. This goes down there. Out the way. Right, so that box now is empty. There's just 2 plastic bags in that. That can go... Where can that go? That can go there out of the way. Now, this is the one that I was excited about because it has all the other bits in it. So in here, as you can see, we've got the Futaba Attack Sport 2-channel Band 2 controller. Yeah, remember that time when everybody had a coloured ribbon so you knew exactly what frequency they were on, so you didn't conflict with them with it being FM and not 2.4 gigahertz. So this is 27.045 megahertz. There we go. And that looks pretty clean in there. That's quite nice. There's a screw missing from there, I believe. Yeah, there's a screw missing from there, but that's not a problem. Pretty cool. The back of what appears to be my old King cab. Yeah, don't know why that's in there, but my King cab went years ago. Instructions for the Grasshopper 2, original 1987. You see, box as well. That's really good. And then Dad's Grasshopper 2 spare parts. Yep, definitely spare parts. Oh, we've got a spare battery. Oh, it's only on 1800 mAh. Oh well. It's an iCad though, so that's not too bad. That'll do. We can run that as a spare. And then, oh, within here, there's a box of spare wheels. I mean, I don't know why there's one yellow wheel. No idea. Looks like it's quite broken, that actually. Might be done as a spare. We can use that as a spare, I'm sure. Tyres, slicks for street racing, some worn out spiky ones. I'm sure I can use those on the beach maybe, but you can see the towing was wrong on those because it's worn out on the one side as opposed to all the way across. Nice. And then there's some damper oil which I think might need to be... Oh no, it looks pretty fluid. Yeah, we can try that and see. And then another old analog speed controller, but we don't need those anymore because I'm going to replace them all with digital ECSs. Sorry, digital ESCs. And there's some tools and there's some instructions and a spare driver for the Grasshopper case, the Grasshopper Shell. Okay, so that's the one box there. That's nice. That's nice indeed. Now what else have we got? Oh, put the box back. Put that down here. And then we've got this, which is the spare parts box for the lunchbox. And then that has all the back bits for the Midnight Pumpkin, the front bit for the Midnight Pumpkin. It's got a spare gearbox which appears to work, but nothing spins inside. No, because that's locked up. It's got a lot of scuffs on it, so that's been used quite a lot. So that's interesting. There's a Parma Cyclone 2 motor box. Now, what is this? 5.25. That's not the Parma motor, is it? No. No, that just looks like a normal 540 motor, that. We'll have to run that and see what we get. But again, it's got the Tamiya connector on, so it's for the old ESC, not the normal plug. But I believe there is another motor available in this other box, but we'll have to check and make sure to see whether I've been told porcupines or not. But anyway, 1992, January 92, £20.50 from the model shop in Manchester's Arndale Centre. Wow. Blimey, that's old. Okay, and then we've got another driver for a different sort of car. Is that Monster Beetle maybe? Doesn't appear to have the screw hole in his head. And then we've got some arms, and we've got a body and a broken shell, I believe, under there. Right, okay, so not much interested in that. So that goes there. And then this is the box that sounds like it's just full of components. And it's an original 1987, 1986 Grasshopper 2 box. So that's nice because that will go with the box for my lunchbox up there, and I'll put some shelves up in the loft and we'll just display those as is. Yeah, really nice 10th scale RC high performance off-roader, and it's hopped up turbocharged with a 540 motor, racing shocks, day glow wheels and pin spike tyres. So the day glow wheels are the white ones that are in the box here, whereas the gold ones that are on there already are a custom one that my dad put on to go with the 1930s Roadster. So yes, it had upgraded shocks, which are those on there, and then in the box we've got the original Grasshopper shell. Now the reason it's gone yellow is, yes, I can tell from that, it's got varnish on it, so that varnish will actually scrape off. So that will be, I'll get some, I don't know, I get a scotch pad to it and just literally very carefully pull off the varnish and then spray it with some clear coat, which doesn't go yellow. It's just the way that the varnish went over the years. I mean, for 30 odd years old, it's pretty good, that, I think. And then there's a spare chassis with the standard shocks on it, standard spring mounted shocks, and the box is a spare aerial for the foot arbor, a paintbrush, for the Midnight Pumpkin, the screen, that's pretty good, the windscreen, charger for the foot arbor, for the Tamiya connector battery. Well, that's good, saves me buying a new one. Yeah. Oh, it's a bit stiff.
That's what she said.
So yes, we can use that hopefully. That should be a good battery. I don't think it's bulged. 1800 NiCad. We'll try plugging that in. The ACOMS one, it's a bit rattly in there, and you can't take that apart. But we'll see. If it doesn't work, I've already got a spare one anyway, so that's fine. What else have we got in here? Oh, yeah, okay. So there is another motor in there, and that looks quite poorly fixed, that. Yeah, looks like a standard Tamiya 540 motor. It's definitely not a tuned one. I wonder if that box came from my King cab, because I know my King cab was a lot faster than it should have been. But it doesn't matter because we've got a spare motor. I've actually got a spare motor up there that I've ordered. So we've got loads of motors. So that's good. Then what else is there? Oh, there's a spare set of shocks which don't have the centre pole. Oh, that one does. Okay, that's got the centre pole. Okay, it's a spare small shock. I wonder if they'll fit on the Midnight Pumpkin. I wonder if they'll fit on the lunchbox. They might be a bit small, those. We can try. And then there's spare lamps for the Midnight Pumpkin, which go with the roll cage for the Midnight Pumpkin. And then under this bag, what else have we got? Let's have a look. Okay, so we've got a lunchbox bumper. We've got, what have we got? Oh, okay, that's a Midnight Pumpkin. That's another Midnight Pumpkin front. Yeah. Okay, what's in there? Midnight Pumpkin and lunchbox shocks. Yeah, there's quite a lot actually. Mostly spare parts by the looks of things. Some nice sheets of 400 grit sandpaper. Body clips, body locks, servo savers. There's just loads of spare parts. Yeah, look, the bottoms of Midnight Pumpkin and lunchbox shock towers. don't know what these are, small wheels or something. Maybe we have like some sort of Rough Rider. Remember Rough Riders? The 4x4 things?
Rough Riders 4x4s, you can try to stop them.
The 1983 Rough Riders 4x4s, each sold separately, battery not included.
Now I think maybe one of those fit one of these tiny tyres in here. Let's have a look. Because I remember there's a tiny tyre. Oh, there is there. Right, let's have a see. Does that fit? Is that on there? Oh, it might be. Let's have a see. Does it go on there? Yeah, looks like maybe it does. Okay. Oh yeah, there we go. Right, so could I use that as the front on the project that I'm doing in a bit? The project that you'll see coming up soon needs a tyre on the front of the car. I might be able to use that. Look at that, caution hot. So that goes over the old ceramic heatsink. It shows how old those are that needed a ceramic heatsink. And what else have we got? Servo savers. Oh, we've got wheel nuts. It's going to be such a jolly good going through. I'm going to really enjoy myself doing this. Right, what's in there? Grasshopper 2 body part set. Oh, we must have bought, that must have been a spare body part, which will be in there, the lunchbox box, which is the black one, which you probably broke the struts off. So if we can put some plastic struts on, we've got a spare body, that's good. With the driver. No decals, he's obviously used those. And then, what is this? Oh, it's the instructions for fitting the dampers. And the motor with the pinion gear. So a BM9 pinion gear and BM12 grommets. BM12 grub screws. And tyres. And gearbox and how to fit the wheels with the lock nuts. Amazing. Okay. So. Yeah. Ugh, they look really manky. But there we go. Right, okay, so that is pretty good. That's going to give me an awful lot to go on. And I'm quite impressed. In fact, I'm well impressed with that. Thank you, Dad. That is amazing. Right, I'm going to put it all back in here for the time being. Stick it all there like that. Put that back in the box. And then I'm going to redo all the bits. This lunchbox box will go back in my lunchbox box itself because I don't have one. And then I'll probably replace these with 2.4 gigahertz controllers because these are really old and really out of date. And probably not going to get very much signal. Although having said that, you know, it's old school, proper old school remote control system. That is how I remember it from all the years ago. And channel 1, channel 2, forward, reverse, forward, reverse. So channel 1, channel 2, pretty good battery level indicator. Yeah, nice, I like that. Right, so there we go. That was the unboxing of the Tamiya Lunchbox Midnight Pumpkin spares and the Grasshopper 2. This does need a lot of work because that toe is quite bad and the steering's quite rubbish on that, and I'm not so sure about these cases that fit on. It's a nice It's a nice shell. It is a nice shell, that. But what is it? It's Parma. Well, there you go. It's a Parma shell. I do like it, but I'm not going to race it. I might just rebuild one of the old chassis and just leave it on the shelf, because it seems too good to run that. If I break that, I'll never forgive myself. Yeah, I might just leave it like that on another chassis. Right, well there you go. That's the unboxing. As per usual, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Leave me a like if you like the video. Leave me a comment. Have you got a Grasshopper 2, an original one? I can't see many people running these on YouTube, so that'd be a good video to run that, to see how fast it is with a decent motor. See how long it lasts with a decent battery. Put the decent case back on, make sure it's de-yellowed. Put this video, this being recreated on a standard chassis, put it on the shelf. Rebuild the Midnight Pumpkin, because I used to love these. These look great on the wheels that come with the lunchbox. They look superb. And the old lunchbox case here, which came from the barn find eBay purchase, that's going to just be trash because we can't fix it. It's just no point in fixing that. I might chop the back end off and make a trailer for my lunchbox, but I'm not sure yet. I don't know whether I've got a spare chassis and I've got some wheels. Might be a good idea to do. Might look quite good, that. But we'll see. Anyway, yeah. Don't forget to come back for the next video. So that's it. That's the Tamiya 2-box unboxing to show you what I've been given from my dad. And I'm very grateful for him. Thanks, Dad. Thanks for watching. Come back next time. Stay safe, everybody. Goodbye.